Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I'm Dr. Sudhanshu Joshi from Doon University, Dehradun. Today we are going to talk on module MIS and IRM under the paper Management Information System. The module provides an introduction to information resource management. On successful completion of this module, student will be able to define IT infrastructure and its relationship with IT-enabled business capabilities and applications. They will also try to underlink various aspects of information resource strategies for effective management. Now let us talk about MIS and information resource management. As we have learned in previous modules, management information system, which is also known as information infrastructure management, is primarily aimed to control, organize information, and to make better business decisions across various departments in the organization. Therefore, management of information becomes a principal function performed by business and information professionals. Beside to above, other stakeholders including suppliers, government agencies, and other beneficiaries are also interested in information and its management for various information activities including knowledge generation of public and private information, storage and dissemination of information among stakeholders. The concept of information resource management aims to identify information as an asset that could be processed and manageable. It requires process and system knowledge, communication, and technical expertise. The major users of information are knowledge workers, primarily middle level managers and top level managers, who create and process information. The use of such information would be for broader usage including policy framing, or formulation of the action plan, and resource optimization on land, labor, capital, technology, material, etc. Now, before we go for the formal discussion on the whole module, let us have the discussion on the basic definitions. Let us take information first. Information can be explained in any of the following way. The communication act of one agent may refer to any other entity ranging from a person or a software component to an organization with another agent is information. Information could be knowledge or belief of an agent as a part of their mental state, or information could be object that represent knowledge or benefits. So they could be any of the three definition as knowledge.
Let us explore the definitions come under MIS and IRM. Resources, reusable source of supply to produce something is a resource. Example includes human, financial, material and information resources. To maximize the efficient and effectiveness of resources, they must classify in order to share them and eliminate unwanted redundancy, control in order to receive, store and distribute them properly. Next definition could be management, a set of activities including planning and decision making, organizing, leading and controlling comes under management, which directs an organization resources including human, financial, physical and information with the aim of achieving organization goals in an efficient and effective manner. The next definition could be information resource management, or better known as IRM, can be stated simply as a process to manage information efficiently and effectively in fulfilling the objectives of the firm. IRM concepts rest under the premises that information and information related activities, technologies and personnel are important organizational resources that deserve to be managed like any other resource in the organization. Let us explore more definitions including adaptive organizations, an organization that modify its business practices in response to the changing needs of its stakeholders including customers, employees and stakeholders. It rapidly adapts to change in its operating environment. It doesn't take time to determine the underlying patterns of changes within the environment. Let us understand knowing organization. The knowing organization processes information and knowledge so that it is well informed, mentally perspective, and enlightened. Its actions are based on shared and valid understanding of organizational environment and needs. Now let us understand learning organizations. And learning organization in which everyone is engaged in identifying and solving problems, enabling the organizations to continue, experiment, improve, and increase its capability. The changing employees' behavior and attitude is key to continuous organization renewal needed in today's rapidly changing world. The organization as a whole is committed to continual improvement of every facet of itself, its products and its services.
Scope of information resource management. Information resource management is management in terms of planning, organizing, operations, and control of the resources, human or physical resources, concerned with system support, development, enhancement, and maintenance, and services, processing, transformation, distribution, storage, and retrieval of information, that is, data, text, voice, image, for an enterprise. IRM is recognized by an organization that data and information are valuable resources, and application of same principle on managing data and information as are used in managing physical resources such as personnel. Information is an asset that should be managed rigorously.
Let us explore the sources engaged in information dissemination. It includes IT infrastructure, including software, hardware, and databases, specialized group of specialists, including information specialists, end users, and at the center of the whole discussion is information. If we go with the figure first, it disseminates various scopes that information resources are carrying. Why we need information resource management? It is necessary in today's modern organization, the engine that is driving the information economy, whereby information and knowledge are intensively used. Information resources are important resources, therefore it needs effective management. Benefits of IRM. It identifies gaps and duplication of information. It clarifies roles and responsibility of owners and users of information. It provides cost saving in the procurement and handling of information. It identifies cost benefits of different information resources, and also it actively supports management decision processes with quality information. Let us understand the significance of information resource management. Any organization that wants to survive in today's turbulent dynamic environment need IRM in order to be adaptive, knowing and learning. Information resource management IRM plays a significant role due to the following reasons. First, challenge to perform better, effective and quick sharing of information and knowledge is critical for the organization. Second reason is wherever and whenever possible information should be stored in a form that maximize its inherent usefulness. Third, information is a valuable resource and requires careful stewardship. Organizations that handle information processes with people who regularly need to access distributed information in course of workflow such as data workers, information workers and knowledge workers. Tools for implementing information resource management. There could be two resources which act as a tool information resource management. One is enterprise resource planning. And enterprise resource planning is an integrated management of core business processes, often in real time and medicated by software and technology. These business activities can include product planning, purchasing, manufacturing or service delivery, marketing and sales, inventory management, shipping and payment, and financing. ERP is usually referred to as the category of business management software, typically a suite of integrated applications that an organization can use to collect, store, manage, and interpret data from these many business activities. ERP provides an integrated and continuously updated view of core business processes using common databases maintained by a database management system. ERP system track business resources including cash, raw materials, production capacity, and a status of business commitments, orders, purchase orders, and payroll. The applications that make up the system share data across various departments, including manufacturing, purchasing, sales, accounting, etc., that provide the data. ERP facilitates information flow between all the business functions and manages connections to outside stakeholders. Enterprise system softwares is a multi-billion-dollar industry that produces components supporting a variety of business functions. IT investments have become the large category of capital expenditures in United States-based businesses over the past decade. Though early ERP systems focus on large enterprises, small enterprises increasingly use ERP systems. The ERP system integrates varied organization systems and facilitates error-free transaction and production, thereby enhancing the organization efficiency. However, developing an ERP system differ from traditional system development. ERP systems run on a variety of computer hardware and softwares and network configurations, typically using a database as an information repository. The current figure depicts the cross-function integration among ERP system where sales department, procurement department, production department, distribution, accounting, human resource, corporate performance and governance, customer services, business intelligence, e-commerce, environment, enterprise asset management, and others are interlinked to each other.
We have another model called Billard model, having various stages including identification, ownership, cost and value, and development. Under identification stage, the discovery of information resource and recording of their features as an inventory takes place. Ownership includes establishment of the responsibility for upkeeping of information resources. Under cost and value step or stage, assessment of the cost of an information resource and its value to the organization is assessed. Under development stage, the further development of the existing information resource to enhance its value to the organization has taken place. The last stage is exploitation. Under this stage, the processes which may allow a resource to generate further value through conversion into an asset or a scalable commodity has been taken care.
Let's understand the applications of information resource management. Applications includes operations support system, which produces a variety of information products for internal and external use, such as processing business transactions, controlling industrial processes, supporting enterprise communication and collaborations, and updating corporate databases in an effective manner. They do not emphasize the specific information product that can best do used by the managers. Further, processing by management information system is usually required. Classification within operation support system includes a specialized processing system, transaction processing system, process control system, enterprise collaboration system. Management support system is more specifically focused on the process of providing information and support for decision making by different levels of responsibility of the managers and business professionals. Under management support system, various information systems are covered as mentioned following. Management information system. It provides information in the form of reports or displays to the managers and many business professionals that supports their day-to-day decision-making needs. Usually, the information has been specified in advance to adequately meet the expectation on operational and technical level of organizations, where the decision-making situations are more structured and better defined. Decision Support System (DSS) are the computer-based information systems that provide interactive information support to managers and business professionals during the decision-making process. DSS uses analytical models, specialized database, our decision makers' own insights and judgments, and an interactive computer-based modeling processes to support semi-structured businesses. Executive Information System (EIS) or Executive Support System (ESS) are information systems that combine many of the features of MIS and DSS. Here the information is presented in form tailored to preferred to executives using the systems, such as graphical user interface, customized to the executive graphical displays, exceptional reports writing, trend analysis, and ability to print down and retrieve displays of related information quicker at a lower level of details. Specialized processing systems are the information system characterized as functional business systems, strategic information systems, knowledge management systems, and expert systems. It is important to realize that business applications of information system in the real world are typically integrated combination of all these types of information systems. In practice, all these different types and roles of information systems are combined into integrated or cross-functional business information systems that provide a variety of functions. Thus, most information systems are designed to produce information and support decision-making for various levels of management and business functions, as well as perform record-keeping and transaction processing codes. Wherever you analyze or work with an information system, you probably see that it provides information for a variety of managerial levels and business functions. The current figure depicts the relationship between information system components and how at different level of management information technology is being shared through IT infrastructure support, and gradually from bottom to top information becomes standardized and much structured for feeding the local applications. There is a need for business and users to understand, know how to plan and manage information systems and technology in an organization. Information technology capabilities enables managers to manage organizational interdependence to meet business needs. Information technology such as telecommunication, networks, powerful personal computers, and information resources are now more readily available to more managers than ever after. Information technology presents managers with the major managerial challenges. The competitive pressures of the business and technology environment of the late 1990s are forcing major firms to rethink their use and management of information technology. Many business executives now see information technology as an enabling technology for managing the cross-functional and inter-organizational pressures those business units must have to successfully confront the competitive measures they face. So let us understand the forces that affects information technology investment decision. Variety of forces that seems to be causing a significant change in the structure and distribution of the managers in organization in which information technology plays a vital role. Such forces includes organizations which are knowledge-based, largely composed of specialists who are directly or discipline-wise doing performance activity, and the feedback they are getting from the colleagues, customer, and headquarters. So feedback and knowledge workers is one of the force. Internet, intranet, extranet, and most cost-effective hardware and softwares that enable individuals, teams, work groups, business units, and organizations to be wired together in close business relationship that can provide the communication and coordination needed in today's competitive global marketplace. So ICT infrastructure is the second force. Third could be decision support capabilities provided by information system technology so that management can make better decisions. So decision support capabilities of the organization as the internal force is there. Managing information resource of a business is no longer the sole province of information system specialists. Instead, information resource management has become a major responsibility of all managers. Now, poor information system creates problem to the business organization. The information system function has performed problems in many organizations. For example, information technology is not being used effectively, efficiently, or economically by many organizations. In that case, information technology is not being used properly. It will decrease the efficiency. Efficiency is if used properly in a computerized traditional business process, instead of using it for decision support system and innovate programs or processes, the product will not give you competitive advantage. So efficiency should be well instrumentalized with the IRM. Economicability of the information technology system is very important. If information technology costs rise faster than other costs, even though the cost of the processes, each unit of data has decreased due to the dramatical price reduction and improvement in the hardware and software technology. Governance for information resource management. The experiences of successful organizations reveals that basic ingredients of high quality information system performance is extensive and meaningful involvement of managers and end users in governance of information system function. Proper involvement of managers in the management of IT requires the development of government structure that enforce the active participation of managerial and users in planning and controlling the business use of IT. By being involved of IT decisions that affect their business units, managers avoid information system performance problems. Within this high degree of involvement, managers will not be able to improve the business value for information technology. Several major levels of management involved, and the governance of information technology includes Executive Information Technology Committee, the committee of top-level managers who do strategic information system planning and coordinate the development of major information system project. IT Steering Committee, committee of business unit managers, operating managers and manager personnel from Information Service Department who oversees the progress of system development projects. End user management, direct end user management of information technology in business units and work groups, including participation in development key information systems. Organizational impact of IT and Sociotechnological Systems. To better understand the organizational impact of information technology, it is useful to view an organization as socio-technological system. The socio-technical systems concept emphasizes that to improve an organization performance, manager must change one or more of these components. Take into account the relationship between interdependent components. The basic components of socio-technological system includes people. Managers are individuals with a variety of preferences for information and diversified capabilities for effectively using information provided to them. Information system must produce information products tailored to meet managers' individual needs. The other components are task and technology. Tasks in many organizations have become quite complex, inefficient over time. Information technology can play a major role in fighting organizational complexity by supporting the re-engineering of business processes. Technology of the computer-based information systems continue to grow more sophisticated and complex. However, this technology should not dictate the information needs of end users in the performance of their organization task. We should accommodate the management culture and the structure of each organization. The other component is culture. Organization and their subunits have a culture which is shared by the managers and other employees. They have a unique set of organizational value and style which can range from informal to very formal. The designs of the information systems and information product must accommodate such differences. Other component is structure, organization structure, their management, employees, job task into a variety of organization subunits. The information system function must no longer assume a hierarchical, centralized organization structure which is supported by centralized processing power, databases, and system development at the corporate headquarters level. This type of structure emphasizes gathering data into centralized database and producing reports to meet the information needs of functional executives. Information resource management has become a popular way to emphasize a major change in the management and mission of information system function in many organizations. In many organizations, IRM may be viewed as having five major dimensions. Strategic dimension. Information technology must be managed to contribute to firms' strategic objectives and competitive advantage, not just for operation efficiency or decision making. Second dimension is operational management. Information technology and information systems can be managed by functional organization structure and managerial techniques commonly used throughout other business units. Third dimension is resource management. Data and information, hardware and software, telecommunication networks, and information system personnel are vital organizational resources that must be managed like other business assets. Fourth resource could be technology management. All the technology that process, store, and communicate data and information throughout the enterprise should be managed as integrated systems of organizational resources. Information resource management and management decision. Distributed management, where managing the use of information technology and information system resources in business units or work groups, is the key responsibility of their managers, no matter what their function or level of management is. From the perspective of strategic management, information resource management must manage information technology so that it makes major contribution to the profitability and strategic objective of the firm. Thus, information system function must change from an information service utility focused only on serving a firm's transaction processing or decision support needs. Instead, it must become a producer or packager of information products or an enabler of organization structures and business processes that can give a firm a competitive advantage over its competitors. The other angle is how IRM concept stresses the managerial functionality and techniques and organization structure common to most business can be used to manage information technology. Business and information system managers can use managerial techniques including planning models, financial budgets, and project management, and a mix of functional process-based work groups and business units just as they do in other major areas of business. The information system function is treated like other function and expected to use the managerial techniques employed by other business units to manage its resources and activities. Information Service Department performs several basic functions and activities. These can be grouped into three basic information system functions. First is system development, second operations, third technical services. Modern computer-based information system can support either the centralized or decentralized information system operations and decision making within computer using organization. Let us understand decentralized and centralized computer facilities. Centralized computer facilities can connect all the part of organization by telecommunication networks to allow top management to centralize decision making formally done by low levels of management. Can perform centralization of operations which reduce the number of branch offices, manufacturing plants, warehouses, and other work sites needed by the organization. Whereas decentralized computer facilities results in computers at multiple work sites can allow top managers to delegate more decision making to middle managers. Management can decentralize operations by increasing the number of branch offices while still have access to the information and communication capabilities they need to control the overall direction of the organization. A firm's organization structure and information systems architecture can be influenced by philosophy of top managers, culture of organization, need to re-engineer its operation, use of aggressive or conservative competitive strategies. The recent changing trends reflects that companies continue to use a variety of organization arrangements for the delivery of information services. Some of the changing trends includes the usage of computing when the computers could barely handle a single departmental workload, decentralization was the only option left. The development of the large mainframe computers, telecommunication, terminal caused a centralization of the computer hardware, software, databases, information system specialists at the corporate level of organization. The development of mini computers and macrocomputer accelerate a downsized trend back towards decentralization. Distributed client and server networks at the corporate, department, work group, and team levels came into being. This prompted a shift of databases and information specialists to some departments and creates information centers to support end user computing. Latterly, the trend has been established, tightening control over the information resources of all the organization while still serving strategic needs of its business units. This has resulted in centralized trends of several organizations and the development of hybrid structure with both centralized and decentralized component at others. Some organization has spun off. There is a function into information system subsidiaries that offers information process services to extend organization as well as to their parent company. Some organization has restored to outsourcing. That's it. Turned over all or part of their operations to outside contractors known as system integrators or facilities management companies. Systems development management means managing activities such as system analysis and design, prototyping, applications programming, project management, quality assurance, system maintenance for all the major business IT development projects, planning, organizing, and controlling the system development functions of an organization service department is a major managerial responsibility. It requires managing the activities of team of system analysts, programmers, and users working on variety of information system development projects. In addition, some system development groups have established development centers staffed with consultation to the professional programmers and system analysts in their organization. Data and information, hardware and software, telecommunication networks, and information system personnel are valuable resources that should be managed for the benefit of the entire organization.
Managing information system operations. Information system operations management is concerned with the use of hardware, software, network and personal resources at the corporate or business unit data centers, which are also known as computer centers of an organization. Operational activities that must be managed includes data entry, equipment operations, production control, and production support. Many organizations, many operation management activities are being automated by the use of software packages for computer system performance management. These system performance monitors the process of computer jobs or helping the development of the schedule of the computer operators that can optimize computer system performance or project details statistics that can be invaluably used for the planning and controlling of the computer capacities or supply of the information as a chargeback systems to allocate the cost at the different user level basis Or it could be process control capabilities, which monitor and control computer operators at large data centers. Listen, human resource management of IT. The success or the failure of information services organization rest heavily on the quality of its people. Managing information services function involves the management of managerial, technical, and clinical personnel. One of the most important job of information service manager is to recruit qualified professionals and to develop, organize, and direct the capabilities of existing professionals. For example, employees must be continuously trained to keep up with the latest development in a fast-moving and high technical field. Employees' job performance must be continuously evaluated and outstanding performance rewarded with salary increase or promotions. Salary and wages level must be set, career path must be designated so individual can repeat. Salary and wages level must be set, career path must be designed so individuals can move into new jobs through promotion and transfer as they gain in seniority and expertise.
Computers and their use in information systems have created interesting, high paid, and challenging career opportunities for millions of men and women. Employment opportunity in the field of computers and information technology are excellent as organizations continue to expand their use of information technology. All technologies that process, store, and deliver data and information throughout the enterprise must be managed as integrated systems of organization's resources. Such technology includes internet, intranet, electronic commerce, and collaboration systems, as well as traditional computer-based information processing. These islands of technologies are bridged by IRM and become a primary responsibility of the CIOs since he is in charge of all information technology services. Other dimension is network management. The rapid growth of internet, intranet, extranet, client-server networks has made network management a major technological measurement function. This function is responsible for managing a company's internet access, intranet and extranet, and wide area networks and interconnected local area networks of client-server computing. This network requires major commitment of hardware and software resources, creation of managerial staff positions to manage their usage. Network management is responsible for overseeing the quality of all the telecommunication services that most businesses rely on today. Therefore, network manager plays a very important role, are usually responsible for evaluating and recommending the acquisition of internet service providers, internet and intranet servers, web browser suites, and communication including hardware and software for work group and corporate client server networks. Also, they work with the business unit managers to improve the design, operations, quality, security of the organization telecommunication network and servers, also into monitoring and evaluating internet, intranet and other network usage, telecommunication processors, network control softwares and other network hardware and software resources to ensure a proper level of services to the users of a network. Advanced technology management is one of the biggest challenge that the manager has to take care of. Development in the information system technology have had and will continue to have a major impact on the operation, cost, management work environment and competitive positioning of many organizations. Therefore, many firms establish separate groups which are known as Advanced Technology Groups or ATGs to identify, introduce, monitor and disseminate new information system technology into their organization, especially those with the high trade-off potential. These organization units are called technology management, emerging technology, or advanced technology groups. Responsibilities for managing information technology is increasingly becoming distributed to the managers of an organization at all the levels and all functions. Information resource management is not just the responsibility of an organization CEO. If you are a manager, IRM is one of your responsibility. Whether you are a manager of a company, a department, a work group, or a function area. This is especially true as the internet, intranet, client server network drive the responsibilities for managing information systems out all an organization's function and work group managers.
Managerial end user computing. The number of end users in organization who uses computers to help them do their jobs has outstripped the capacity of many information service departments. As a result, team and work groups of the end user must use PC workstations, software packages, and the internet and intranet and other network to develop and apply information technology to their work activities. Organization has response to creating end user services or client user services, establishing an information center group staffed with user liaison specialists or help desk with end user hotlines, distributed end user support specialists to departments and other work groups. Establishing and enforcing policies concerning the acquisition of hardware and software by the end users. This ensures their capabilities with existing hardware and software systems and a network connecting standards. Policies ensure that proper control are enforced to correct performance and safeguard the integrity of corporate and departmental networks and databases.
Managing internet access within an organization is a major new management responsibility. Providing internet access to employees raises several challenges across the whole management. Few examples are heavy internet use by employees can overrun the capacity of client server network. Many networks were not designed to handle the large network loads generally by World Wide Web multimedia traffic and other internet uses. Questions concerning legitimate work time use of internet by employees and liability for the content of employees' email on the internet.
So students, let's now summarize what we have learned in this module. We learned the scope and application of information resource management, which aims to identify information as an asset that could be processed and manageable. It requires process and system knowledge, communication, and technical expertise. The major use of information are knowledge workers, middle level managers, and top level managers who create and process information. We also learned the use of such information that could be broadly used in the form of policies or action plan or resource optimization efforts. Thank you.